Boom. Yo, yo, yo. What is up, everyone? I'm Solar Wolf. This is Solar Wolf Plays. Give me just a few moments while I wait for my moderator to pop in, and we will get to opening this up. This is an Ultra Ball here. So we're going to open up the packs inside, and then we're going to get to our trading and surprise trades until I get a Palafin, because I need to complete the Pokedex. All right. Turn this up so that the microphone can possibly pick it up. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Unfortunately, I don't even know how the USB hookup works. So. Anyhow, now that we are getting started, thank you so much for joining me today. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love you guys' faces. Pop myself into my stuff. Glad you're here, Morgana. Alright. Anyhow, I hope you guys can kind of hear the music for the game. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get started by getting this opened up and seeing what our booster packs got for us. Then, we'll go ahead and get on to the, thank you much. But then once we open this up, we're going to go ahead and jump on to Pokemon Violet, because I really need a Palafin to complete my Pokedex. Darn it. But, get a bit of another minute or so, you guys. So these are the Pokeball tins, as you can see. This one sounds like it's got a Pokemon coin in it, just like the last one did. I didn't think it did at first, so that's kind of funny. But I had a Pokeball one that did. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with opening this up. Do our best here. Oh, come on. I always want to open like this, like I'm peeling a freaking fruit. There we go. Aha! It was easier than I thought. Alright, so you just go ahead and pop this open like you would any actual Pokeball. Boom! Got, looks like 2 Lost Origins and a Chilling Reign, just like we did the last time. So those are nice. Should probably... Oh, look at that. Right out of sight. Now you can actually read what's on there. Oh no! Okay, let's take a look at this coin. Another Eevee coin. So, I got a couple of these now. Pretty cool though, huh? That back there with the other one. We'll set this aside. And it will end up going into my background. Eventually. Remember guys, I'm still working on moving, so that's all going down. So we'll start with the Chilling Reign. All right. Code card. Let's see what we got today. There is Coughing. Delibird. Sorry about the quality there. Doesn't seem to want to focus very well today, so that's kind of why I'm not going to be doing face cam. Is unfortunately my camera is being a pain and not wanting to focus right. We got Porygon. We got Heracross. Hey, we got a reverse Rainy form, cast form. Kind of cool. Volcarona. So we didn't get nothing but the reverse from that one. Melanie. Whirlipede. Alright. Go ahead and set those aside for now. Open up the next pack. Thank you so much, Morgana, for getting those out. I appreciate you so much. And if you guys are wondering why you can't see the chat bar popping up on the side, once we get into the game, it will. Right now, the webcam is actually hiding it. Oh. Alright, so let's see what's in this one with the Hisuian Zoroark on it. Hey, yeah. Card. Alright. We've got a Machop. Shoopit. Pikachu. Pentump. Pseudo Widow, the thing they gave a really weird voice to. Oh. That is the Bayonet full art. Look at that. I wish I could get it to focus better. There's the Bayonet full art. So, that one's a good one. So we did get one full art out of that pack. So not too bad. Also got Fantina the trainer. So that's not bad. But that Bayonet full art, that is awesome. I'm glad we pulled that. Alright. Last pack, and then we'll switch over. Let's get this last pack opened up. Card. Duckfoot. Rockruff. Eel. Hisuian Zorua. Snover. We got a reverse Dugong. So we only got one decent pull out of there. But today we're not doing the freebies because this is just a starter thing to open with before we switch over. Alright, so those were our pulls. We got one nice. Except for we're not doing giveaways today. Because there weren't enough booster packs for that. Because it's a lead-in. And since it's pretty much you and me here at the moment, you know, that's why I wanted to do that at the beginning, is because it's just you and me at the beginning usually. And since it wasn't going to be for freebies, it was only going to be you and me that would see it anyway. I did tell you these things. There's a delay. So I did technically tell you these things. Anyways, let's go ahead and flip over to the... let's flip over to the game. Ah, there we go. Now, I hope you guys can see it. I don't know why it's decided to make that look silly, but... So you guys can see the game, right? And they're waiting for my... Ah, yeah, there we go. Cool. So... Yeah, like I said, there was a delay. Alright, so we're going to sit here and look around for a minute, because that's just what we do. We're going to then pop this up. No, what am I... Wrong button. We're trying to connect to the internet, not save the game that I just opened up. Alright, so we are now connected. Let's get started. Can you actually hear the audio for the game? If not, I'll turn on some background music. The chat bar that I'm using is so dark that it covers everything. I know I'm not connected to... Okay, I don't need to see the news, thanks. Okay, so we need to go over to Poke Portal. All right. Surprise trade, because that's what we're up to today. And we are going to be surprise trading out some fun stuff, like this Chikorita that I've got here. Because I've got this nice level 1 Chikorita here. Okay, it's because it's going through the microphone, so. And I'm trying to keep the volume down from waking up my patient. So, I guess what I'll do is I'll just turn on some background music. Slightly, I guess. So give me one moment, guys. Turn it down a bit so it's not going to override my voice. And I'm going to turn the volume on my side of it down. But yeah, I was trying to keep the volume down because I can't figure out why it won't pick up the USB audio from the HDMI capture card. So we'll just have the background music on. And I'll kind of be the only one that can really hear the game stuff. But we're going to start by trading out this Chikorita, because I've already got a fully evolved Meganium. And I don't mind helping somebody else out. Let's hope somebody pops me with a Palafin. Alright. Let's see. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I... Hey, it worked. Alright. Let's see what we got to start with. Goodbye, little Chikorita. Come on. Y'all. Stop sending me Route 1 trash. Look, guys, I know that you are doing that on purpose, and it's to rip people off of their hard-earned freaking high-level stuff. I'll just send that right back out to you. So will anyone else. Okay, so you see this Lechonk that you sent me that was level 5 when I sent you a level 1 starter from an area that you have to, like, spend a lot of BP to unlock? 3,000 BP ain't easy to get up. But you ripped me off for it, didn't you? Come on now. This Pokemon, it's not let's rip people off games. Let's get real, guys. Come on. Also, thank you to whoever has just joined me. Welcome to the stream. We are currently trying to get a Palafin in the surprise trade, and unfortunately, that means wading through a lot of Route 1 garbage that people are sending out to rip people off with. If I didn't already have both Growlithe and Arcanine, both Hisuian and Kanto, I would be okay with this. But I actually already have both, so that'll go back out once I get rid of this. This is a level 1 Froakie that I got from a Frenchman friend of mine, and he asked me to make certain I traded it out to someone. And so, that's what I'm doing. I'm following with a request. Also, remember, y'all, please be active in chat. It's how I know how many people we have here, is by how many people are actually communicating. And it gets real boring talking just between me and my, moderator. Well, let's see what we get now. Seadra. Yeah. Hopefully, for sure. Alright. So I don't mind getting the Seadra. That's actually a decent trade. go ahead and send out this Quaxley starter. Help somebody fill out their starter list for the Paldea list. That's not what I meant. Don't you start that. How many streams do we have where it's literally just you and me? After a while, I'd figure you'd have been long since bored of me and gone. Act like I'm insulting you when I'm the butthead. Let's not even start that. Talking to you. Don't even start that. Instead, I lose touch of what to say, and I end up starting to be silent consistently. This is why I need audience interaction other than just my moderator. It's not for now, it's this one time. Burn grammatical correctness, you pain in my batukas. No, just so you guys know, I actually really do care a lot for my my channel editor, who is also our moderator. She's a very good friend of mine, and so I like to pick on her a bit. I would send that out if it weren't a hacked shiny. I tend to hold on to those and not let them go because I don't like what people do with that one. So to me, it's an insult to send back out one of those things after receiving it. A lot of people release them. I just box them permanently. I'm not going to sit there and mess around with that one. Oh, you know what? I will help somebody get a Conkeldurr. Since I actually already have Conkeldurr. So this will help somebody, because that is a trade evolution. So whoever got that one just got a really nice evolution out of it. Because they get both Girder and Conkeldurr. Oh no. So what's coming in is something that I'm going to have to just quickly back out of and hide, because it is a website promo, and that's why I hate doing these. Dude, get that stuff off my screen, please! Thanks for registering that one when I didn't want it. Okay. For those of you that are sending me website garbage, stop it. Okay, you're getting free promos out of it on live streamers, and that's shit. You're selling garbage to children. Stop selling your shiny garbage that's hacked to people, because I'm just going to keep receiving it and locking it away so no one ever sees it again. That is going to happen. I know that. I do know. If you don't pick on me, nobody else will, because nobody likes me. I'm such a terrible person. I'd actually cry, but that would make me look stupid, so I'm not actually. Oh, they get worse. They get so much worse when it comes down to it. And they're absolutely out to rip off children when it comes to those hack shiny websites. They're literally meant to sell garbage to kids. Because a hack shiny isn't a shiny. You know, like, most people will tell you, that better not be what I think it is. Because that'll be the second one of those I've got. Yep, that is the second one I've gotten. So please, guys, if you see websites pop up on here, if you see those websites pop up in these trades, do not go to them. Do not support those people. A hacked shiny is not a shiny. A shiny that you have had to work for and catch yourself is a shiny. Do not ever go to the websites you see on these things. They're looking to rip you off or steal your information. Okay? They're not good. And those two are going to end up released later today because I'm not okay with that. Yeah, sure, it helps somebody to get something in their Pokedex that they don't have. However, a lot of times those hacked shinies can be dangerous, man. They can actually mess up your save files. I've had to have 3 restarts on Scarlet because of it. So you can't even trust them when they're being sent to you for free, let alone if you pay for those things. If you pay for them, you're guaranteed to get a game-destroying hack. And also understand this: a lot of players start reporting you if you take those hacked shinies into like raids with multiple players. Okay, like a lot of us don't like seeing those because it means you're stupid enough to fall for it. Whereas if I'm making a trade out of stuff and I get those received, a lot of times I box them, never look at them again. Ever. They're not worth it. Sadly, I've had to mix some of those in with my starters box because some of them were hacked shiny starters. But I also can tell you exactly what the very first shiny Pokemon in any of the games that has had shinies in it could possibly have been. You know, for Gen 1, my first shiny was a shiny Haunter. For Gen 2, I ended up just happenstancing across a shiny Suicune in Crystal. So, there you go again. So, again, guys, I'm going to repeat this every time I see it. If you see those kind of things come into you from your surprise trades, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. So, you see how you can open it up and it says release? Do it. Don't keep those. Don't keep those unless you plan on never looking at them again. These are garbage. They were set to always be powered to one side of everything, so they're actually extremely weak. I've had plenty of those things just get wiped. So, at level 100, if a level 50 is capable of wiping it out, it's probably trash. Just a thought. But back to surprise trading until we get a Palafin. And every few times that we get those hacked shinies, you'll know, guys, I'm going to go through a release cycle where we release them so that they're not there for anybody to get stuck with. And I know there are a lot of us PokeTubers that the moment that we get those, especially if it's on a recording or a live stream, the first thing we're going to do is tell our audience not to listen to it, not to buy into those, and then we'll release it right in front of everybody. Because it's not a shiny. It's a hacked Pokemon. It's not a shiny. Oh, wow. See, I've got amazing luck, not just for Pokemon TCG pulls, but also for just anything. All of the shinies that I've caught in this game so far have been full shiny odds, and the reason they've been full shiny odds is because the one Pokemon I'm missing to get the shiny charm is the one we're trying to trade for right now. I don't have the shiny charm. And a lot of times I'm not using a shiny sandwich or any of that stuff. I'm just kind of mass outbreak searching. And I'm really glad they added that as part of it. The first time I really saw, I think... I'm a shiny fanatic. But I have amazing shiny luck. In my first 2 days of having Violet, I already had a shiny Mimikyu and a shiny Slowbro. Sorry, Slowpoke. It was not a Slowbro. Slowpoke. And then shortly thereafter, I ended up getting, when I got to the Blueberry Academy area, one of the first Pokemon I ran into was a mass outbreak of Alolan Slowpoke, and started wiping those out, and let me tell you, a golden boy will a lot of times stand out amongst a bunch of pink boys. So, then my very first one for Legends Arceus was a shiny Ghastly, which is now my shiny Gengar. I then proceeded to catch, let's see, And this is, mind you, at full odds, because I'm not even 10 star yet on Legends Arceus. Don't have the decks completed, so I don't have the 10 star boost or the shiny charm. And I was able to get what is now a Gengar, a shiny Graveler, who started out as a shiny Geodude, a shiny Golbat. I have, let's see, a second shiny Gengar. Because I caught him as a shiny Haunter and just evolved him because I had the link cable evolution item. Oh, what else? Oh, I've got a shiny Luxray that I caught as a shiny Luxio. My mod can verify that one. Sorry, I got into my conversation. We're in the middle of trying to trade. Jeez Louise. I'm sorry, I'm having fun, guys. One of the few times I actually have a lot of fun is when I'm actually doing something Pokemon related. Hi, Aquanid. And I have a feeling I know what's coming to me, and it's going to get released at the end of this. Yep. That's a Pokevend. Again, guys, I do want to repeat to you, anytime you see a Pokemon website pop up for shinies, sure, it'll get you the Pokedex entries, but it would probably be best to release it after you get it. So that at least fills my Electivire slot. I mean, good to have that go on, I guess, but like, I don't know, man, I don't like that. I mean, I'll send it back out just because. Just because that's a hard one to get into your Pokedex if you don't have somebody to trade with anyways. So I'll help somebody out with that one, but I hope they're smart like me and they get rid of it. Because you really don't want to keep a hacked shiny. That's just my opinion. Hacked shinies aren't shinies. And that is a shiny Lechonk. And it's not a hacked shiny Lechonk, which is strange. I think that's a shiny Lechonk. I gotta double check that one. Yes, and it's clearly not hacked. None of its IVs are at anything but normal. So somebody is breeding Lechonks and just sharing out those. Those are great. That one gets to go into my shinies box. Cool. Thanks for this not hacked shiny. I actually appreciate that. You know what? Most people have really good shiny luck in Pokemon Go, and I mean, unless they just get a bad luck roll when they start their game. Because that's how that one works, is you get a luck roll to start when you first create your character. So, getting that shiny Lechonk was kind of cool. Oh god. The Divergent species set. It's a Wiglet. Let's see, I think I've got some higher level stuff. I prefer to send out stuff that's really high level, guys, if I'm doing surprise trades. So that's kind of why I tend to complain if I get Route 1 trash. Is I go to the harder areas of the game to collect Pokemon to trade out. And so to me, if you send me garbage, like Route 1 stuff that every player's got like a bunch of already in their boxes, come on, man. I'm going out of my way to give you good stuff. I also think Nuzleaf is a trade evolution. A Dino. It'd be awesome if I didn't already have him. But cute anyways. Dinos are kind of cool. I like the way they look like. They look like little furry fucking dinos from, Flintstones. There you go. That's what I was looking for. You can also tell kind of what like area of the game a player is still in by what they send you, because they'll send you stuff that's within a level range. So if you're getting a bunch of Route 1 garbage that's being sent to you for, like, you know, your level 66s or whatever, like in my case, that player's going to have a hard time trying to use that Pokemon. Because you know that they're sitting there with, like, if they're sending level 1s, it's someone who's breeding. But if they're sending stuff that's ranged between level 5 to level 12, this is all Route 1 stuff. This is all beginning of the game stuff. And so, a lot of times those are newer players to the game. Trying to get something strong, hoping that they can just overpower, not realizing that, like any other Pokemon game, this game has restrictions. So, Pink Lechonk is the shiny Lechonk, by the way. Just so everyone is on the same page. Pink Lechonk is the shiny Lechonk. Because if I go here, you can kind of see here, there behind the chat bar there, you can actually see the shiny symbol there next to Lechonk. So, Pink Lechonk is the shiny Lechonk. Let's see here. What else do I have that's high level? I have this nice level 45 Grumpig someone can have. I just randomly caught it one day. I was bored and I was running around and I was like, oh, let's go play around with that. So I did. Yeah. Page complete. Let's see what they gave me. Oh no. Hack shiny incoming. Ignore the website, folks. Hack shiny Ash Greninja. By the way, they always, if they send this one, it's always an Ash Greninja. No, we're not doing a surprise trade. We've got some hack shinies a hack shiny to get rid of. So, let's go into our boxes, guys, and we're just going to release the hack shinies that we ended up with. Like this Ash Greninja hack shiny that nobody asked for. Oops, sorry. Release. Again, guys, please ignore the website. We are not sponsoring those people. We don't support that. Hack shinies are wrong. Like, this is a fully normal shiny. You can clearly see that this is what a normal shiny looks like. And, like, so those hack shinies that we keep ending up with make me sick. Alright, so we can get back to trading now, because we got rid of the hack shiny. Let's see. I could send this level 70 Scizor to someone. Why not? But yeah, anytime I see those hack shinies come to me, I tend to release them. It's get rid of it, dude. I don't want that garbage anywhere near me. I don't like what they have. They have potential to destroy your save file and make you start a whole game over, dude. That's as bad as some of the stuff from BDSP where, you know, there was a player, I think, that had shared that they had gotten stuck behind 2 NPCs in an area where they couldn't find a Pokemon with teleport to get out of it in the underground, because it was an underground area that didn't have those spawning in. Like, it was some stuff, dude. Well, that's awful nice of somebody. They sent a Slazzle. And Slazzle is a hard one to get, so I'm actually going to be nice and send this one back out. Because only female Slandit can become Slazzle. And it always gives you about 70% male Slandit. Always. It took me forever to find a female Slandit and finally evolve it up. Like, it's ridiculous. But yeah, there was that kid in BDSP that got stuck behind 2 NPCs. He had to completely restart his whole game because of it. He could not get out. And that's horrible, dude. You should not, especially in a Pokemon game, you should never, ever have a game breaking or game forced restart issue like that. Ever. Especially for a Pokemon game. They've been doing it right for so long that there's, why are they screwing it up now? With these game breaking bugs and things. Well, who knows? You know, you get new people in all the time, and a lot of times I'm pretty certain that's what happens. Let's see. Do I have anything high enough level to be worth a poop? I mean, I could send out this Flygon, I guess. Since it's one I didn't evolve. The one I evolved from a Vibrava, that one's not getting traded out because it's level 100 now. And I don't trade off any of my level 100s. I work too hard for those. You know, so far that I can tell with this game, the only issues that I've seen with Violet and Scarlet are that they get real laggy sometimes, especially during like rainstorms or weather. Hey, that's a chest bin. Cool. That gets me a starter that I didn't have yet. So that sucker is going into the starters box and becoming evolved. You know what's really funny? Most of the starters that I got before I actually went and had the BP to pay for them to become part of the biome for the Blueberry Academy area and the terrarium, most of them came from surprise trades. Surprisingly enough. Go ahead and send out this level 75 gimme goal. See what happens. You send me a hack shiny, I'm releasing it. We're trying for Palafin, darn it. Oh. Alright, let's see what we get this time. Nice name, bud. Yeah. Get anything at a level of 100 that isn't a hacked shiny? Yeah. Because, you know, people forget how much work level grinding on a game really is. Yeah, sure, we have the, you know, we have the whole experience share thing, but it doesn't mean it takes less time to get things to level 100. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll let my whole team fill up to level 100 except for, like, the lead 2 slots. That way, the only Pokemon who are getting experience are the lead 2 slots. But of course, by then, you know, you've already completed most of the game. You've got your Pokedex almost complete or complete by then. Most of the time, you're just shiny hunting anyways. Especially since 9 times out of 10, most of the max level, you know, stuff that you come across is level 70 or 80. So once you have a team with at least 4 or 5 level 100s in it, like anything you do from there on is just obvious. I'm not sending out my Garchomp. At least not this one. Oh, here we go. Somebody can have this Rotom. I've got like 80 fucking Rotoms, man. I got a lot of Rotom. Goodbye, Rotom. And that is a hacked shiny Eevee. Now I'm very upset. Because anybody who's followed my channel long enough knows I'm an Eevee fan. And because it's a hacked shiny Eevee, I have to release it. Because I'm not keeping it. I don't care how hard it is to get a shiny Eevee, I'm not keeping a hacked one. Yeah, I traded out a very high level Rotom, and I got a hacked shiny out of it. I'm starting to wonder if there's a level break for that, because, like, anything I send that's level 60 or up tends to have the potential for it. Anything below that just gets more garbage. And an Aloma Mola is not a fair trade for a Gimme Ghoul, since it's one of the most worthless fish Pokemon out there. Let's send out this level 45 Labani. What's really sad is I already have an Aloma Mola on that same box page. It's funny, on my game of Scarlet, I have a Rotom Mo. On this one, I've got so many Rotom, I don't know what to do with them. Oh, get it away from me. There's another one. That's 2 in a row. We're going to go ahead and get rid of these. Not at the moment. First things first, let's go ahead and do a mass release again. Basically, we're releasing the 2 of them. Alright, hack shiny butt. Starting with you. Again, guys, never go to these websites. They are either phishing sites or they are just a ripoff because they're sending you garbage like this level 5 hacked shiny Eevee. I said yes. Alright. Now we can get back to normal trading again. Guys, stop sending me those. Nobody wants your hacked shinies, dude. And us YouTube influencers and stuff, dude, we're just gonna tell people to stay away from your sites as they pop up. And if we're recording, we're gonna go ahead and blind those sites, so nobody will see them anyways. But while we're streaming, we're just gonna release your stuff right in front of you. Oh, dude, same here. To me, I am absolutely livid that somebody had the gall to try and feed off of Eevee lovers, which is a good portion of Pokemon fans. A Kricketot for a Toxicroak is not a fair trade. But at least it wasn't a hack shiny, and so I don't care. You ever had one of those days where you've just been sitting too long? I'm having one of those days. I think my butt cheeks are starting to go numb. Let's see if I get another booty cheeks hacked shiny. You will scream. Well, I won't actually scream, but I'll pretend. Yeah. Well, that's a hack shiny that's evolving. So you have to be forced to see it more. But now at least you know what a shiny Alolan Golem looks like. Adds it to my Pokedex. Yay. So because it helps to complete a Pokedex and is a trade evolution, making it very hard to get, I'll send that back out. because I don't want it. Yeah, they're never going away, bestie. Like, we can complain all we want. They're never going away. Now that they know how to do it, they're going to be a part of everything. But since that one's a trade evolution, I'm going to send it out because those are harder to get for the Pokedex. I'm not going to release it. But I do implore whoever got it, please release it. Don't hold on to it. Okay, so whoever gets this, please release it. I don't mind receiving a rando Diglett for a hacked shiny. Yeah. And especially since I'm live streaming this stuff today, man. Like, the last thing I need is somebody's hacked shiny website popping up on my live streams. You know, and if I don't address it, people just go, oh, well, this person approves of it, obviously, and no, I don't. And I'm going to be very vocal about how terrible the sites are, what they are capable of doing, what their hacked shinies can do to your whole game, and possibly your Switch. Yeah, don't mess around with hacked stuff, dude. And that would be a hacked shiny chestpin. That's 2 in a row. That's 2 back to back, you guys. That thing can just get traded back out because it's a starter. Do. Anyhow, as you guys can see, I'm hanging around in Mesa Goza today. Just so everyone knows, the reason that a lot of times you'll note I choose a female character is I would like to refer you back to the I'm non-binary video. I'm sending a hacked shiny back to the hacked shiny place, and they're sending me another hacked shiny. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, the hacked shiny places are the most active during the Americans' daytime. Because they're all American companies. I still can't believe I just sent out a hacked shiny to the website that sent hacked shinies. That was the stupidest. They're probably looking at that going, oh, for heaven's sakes. Make them feel like they traded with themselves. Take that, you jerk. But yeah, so just so everyone knows, the hacked shiny places tend to be run by American idiot hackers. And oh my god, that's the second one in a row that's a hacked shiny to a hacked shiny place that's sending me another hacked shiny. Oh, this is getting funny. This is absolutely getting funny. I agree. All right, I'm taking bets on whether or not this goes back out to a hacked shiny place. Let's find out. If it does, that's it. I'm gonna die laughing, and we're just sending out the hacked shinies to the hacked shiny places for the rest of the stream. I'm not kidding. This is getting funny. Doop de doop doop doop. Anyhow, we're in Mesa Guzza today. Right as I go to start talking. Let's see what happens next. Please give me anything but a hacked shiny. Please. I don't care if it is a Route 1, like, bug. That is a Flacoco. I already have a bunch of those. Because I started with Flacoco. So I ended up with quite a few Flacoco eggs and traded them out. And I'm seeing them starting to come back to me now. Which is also kind of funny. But I also don't need Flacoco. I have a bunch. I was even able to breed a shiny Flacoco. So I am happy I have a shiny Fuecoco that I earned. Of course, they made egg breeding in this game so easy. Make one sandwich that has at least a level 1. You know, I'm happy with that trade. Get rid of the hacked shiny for something that's actually a decent trade. And I don't mind sending somebody a Fuecoco if it helps them to build up their Pokedex. Because the starters are always kind of hard to get a hold of without surprise trade. A Dedenne. I'm not sure how I feel about Pika clones, guys. I think there are quite a few too many. And it does count as a Pika clone. And just so everyone knows, the Pika clones are really not that strong. A lot of times they're not worth keeping in your party past a certain point. They were meant as a cash grab. They're meant to appeal to the, oh, it's a cute Pokemon people. I would prefer my Pokemon to be big, scary things. But nobody wants horror built into their Pokemon game, apparently. Of course, I can't really complain. They gave us Legends Arceus, which was pretty much Dark Souls in a Pokemon game, and I was happy with that. I liked that. They gave me a shiny hacked Turtwig. Well, yeah, and it's also not considered a Pika clone. Mimikyu isn't a Pika clone. It's using a disguise in an attempt to get closer to people. Hence why its ability is disguise and why it has to be broken before you can actually do damage to it. That's kind of the thing, is Mimikyu isn't a Pika clone. What I mean by Pika clones are all the things that might as well be a Pikachu with slight different designs. That is a Sprigatito. At least it's not a hack shiny, but I also don't need that one. I've already got all 3 of the starters fully evolved. I went and... Early on, I did some surprise trades that got me all 3 of them. Because I started with Fuecoco. But early on, I ended up getting a Quaxley and a Sprigatito surprise traded to me, and so I just stuck them in the team and leveled them up, and then when I realized they were non-viable any farther into the playthrough than anything that I found anywhere else, I just boxed them. I'm sorry, but Fuecoco is your best starter in this game. He's also the only one that gets an actual special attack boosting specialty attack. So yeah, if somebody tells me Mimikyu is a Pika clone, I'm liable to just laugh in their face. That is a hacked shiny Fuecoco. I'm not okay with those at all. So you're going to end up released. I'm not going to go ahead and send you out. Normally I send out hacked shiny starters. That one I'm not. I've already had like 5 of those come in. And so I'm getting rid of it. I'll do a release if we get another one. I tend to try and do releases every couple of hacked shinies that I get, so... If we start going back and forth with these hacked shiny sites again, though, I'm going to start laughing, because that shit's funny. Here, have your own hacked shiny back. Yeah. There's another one. It almost makes you wonder, was that just a regular Iron Hands? I don't think that was a hacked shiny. I think that's just a regular Iron Hands. Yep, that's just a regular Iron Hands. Cool. Thanks for the normal, decent trade. If anybody wants a Shelgon, have at it. Since I already evolved my Shelgon into a Salamence. Which took forever, since their evolution from Bagon to Salamence. Jesus. Because it already takes it a very long time to become a Shelgon, and then to become a Salamence, it actually has to be like level 59 or 60. Like, it's ridiculous. Slow evolution groups. Gotta love them. Hi, Shelgon. That is a Cubchoo caught in a quick ball. I would if I didn't already have like 18 of those. So we'll just trade that out. Bye, Cubchoo. Yes, sure, why not? Still haven't gotten a Palafin yet, though. And it's sad, because that's the only one I need for my Pokedex, and it's the only one I can guarantee you most people are not willing to come off of due to how hard to get it evolved from a Finniz into a Palafin it really is. Dun, 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 dun. That is a regular Fuecoco. At least it's just a normal Fuecoco. That one I'll send back out as a trade. But man, the hacked shiny companies are really just showing how bad they are during the daytime for us. But I'm having a lot of fun. One of the few times I'm allowed to have fun. Yeah, I know. I know. It's because of how hard to evolve it is. You know, meanwhile, I'm somebody who, if I can help somebody build their Pokedex, like, I've actually got 2 Finizen. And if I can't, you know, get one through surprise trade, that's a hacked shiny. If I can't get one through surprise trade, I'll just have to deal with figuring out how to get into another world and just leveling them up. And then when I do, I'll send them both out in trades. People can actually get themselves a Palafin. The problem is, if I send Palafin out, you know darn well that that's not a hacked shiny, you guys. That's not a hacked shiny. No nickname. Its stats are exactly where they should be for a level 90 Heracross. It knows moves that Heracross can learn. It's even got a neutralizing nature and a very common ability. It's not holding an item. Cool. Somebody sent me a regular Heracross shiny. That's awesome. Okay, thank you very much. I will go ahead and trade out this Fuecoco hack shiny then. And somebody sent me a regular shiny. I'm just, instead of releasing it, here. Hold your Pokedex. The other big problem is a lot of people will try to use those hacked shinies and stuff. Like, if you're going to use it to just level it up in your own personal game, so you get the like, you know, registry in your Pokedex, that's one thing. Especially if you're going to just box it after that. But like a lot of people just, they use them like they're these overpowered Pokemon, and they're really not. They tend to be very weak to their own weaknesses. Because they're all attack stat set, usually. Tyranitar. Well, I have a game of Scarlet, so I really didn't need that, but okay. And Iron Thorns is in my game, so, in the Violet, so yeah, heck with it, I'll hold on to it. For now. That is really cool, though, that we got a couple of honest shinies gifted to us through surprise trade. So for those of you who sent real shinies to me, I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Love you guys so much. an Aquanid. I actually just recently caught one of those for that specific deck. So, yeah. I appreciate it. And I have one on it. Let's see if I got anything that's better leveled in this next box. Oh, there we go. I can send somebody a Chansey. Those are hard as hell to catch in the first place. You know what? Yeah. I really like it when people are honest. And they send the, you know, especially if they're sending out real shinies. Like, that's really rare. Because most people, you know, they're doing live shiny huntings and stuff, and they're not sending out shinies. I don't send out the shinies I caught. What the heck was anybody else doing that for? But I appreciate it. And that's not true either. I did have 2 shiny Mimikyu, but I ended up sending the second one I caught to a friend through Link Trade. And now they can't actually do anything via Link right now because their internet isn't working. How did I get a level 1 Applin? Oh god, that must have been a few weeks ago's trades. Jeez. So guys, I think we're gonna go for another half hour. And then we will end the stream. That is a regular Eevee. That's cool. As an Eevee fan, I'm totally okay with being gifted a regular Eevee. Especially since I have all the stuff I need to evolve any number of EVs into any number of evolutions. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That's a Hitmonchan. Trade that out. Jeez. Right? Yay, Eevee! And not a hacked shiny Eevee. That guy's name was Lazy Frog. I dig that, dude. I dig that name. Thanks for the Bonsly, dude. Except for those are common on Route 1. Really bad. There we go. I'll send out a Vaporeon. Because I have like 8. Sometimes they are fast on that surprise trade thing. But I worry, because the faster those happen, the more likely it's a hacked shiny site. I don't think a light Squawkabilly is anywhere near as valuable as a Vaporeon, you guys. And it's definitely not a shiny, because it's just a white Squawkabilly. But Squawkabilly for Vaporeon? Who does that? What jerk does this? Thanks, guys. White Squawkabilly. Ugh. Like, I intentionally only caught one Squawkabilly for the Dex entry, and then I released it. That's how little I like that. Because I think it's a really bad way to make fun of rednecks and hillbillies. Okay, just because people are born in the South and are a lot less smart in some cases does not mean they need to be made fun of. The white ones are actually supposed to be the rarest ones to find because they are the smallest in number anyways. Like if you read the Pokedex entries for each one, the green ones are the most proliferant, the blue ones slightly behind them, the yellow ones slightly behind that, and then the white ones have the least amount of groupings, but they're usually the ones close to towns. Yes, I know my Pokedex entries. I'm going to trade out this level 75 Gimme Ghoul I just got. Because I already have a Golden Go. I did try for one of the shiny Gimme Ghouls because they had that shiny raid event for those. For the terror raids, and nope. I did hundreds of those, dude, during the whole event, and not one of them came out to be shiny. I was so sad. I was so sad. That is an Espeon. Okay. Cool. Thanks for the evolution. uh, level 1 Eevee that we got in our trade. The level 53 Espeon we just got. Bye, Beldum. Have fun with your new owner. In fact, the only Vaporeon I won't trade because of the fact that it was the first one I caught. It was a Terra 1, and also I nicknamed it. I don't tend to trade nicknamed stuff unless it's unless I'm doing trade promotions for the channel. In which case it'll say Solar Wolf YT for its nicknames. All right. Yes, we will begin another surprise trade. And guys, if you have stuck around this long for the stream, it must mean you like my content just a little bit. So would you mind hitting that subscribe for me? Smash that like a little bit. Even leave a comment or share out. It's totally free for you. It helps my stuff get out to other people's. It helps me to grow. It helps you to get to see more amazing content from me. Just a thought. Who's breeding in Indeedee? Who the heck is breeding in Indeedee? Shiny Indeedee doesn't even look good. Like, shiny Indeedee is a booty cheeks shiny. What the heck? Not sure if that is good. What'd you give me that? Makuhita. I think Indeedee's shiny looks booty cheeks. Because I think that about Knackley's shiny as well. As it doesn't look any different. That's kind of my problem with some shinies, is I don't like shinies that don't look much different. Like, take shiny Zapdos, for example. Like, anybody who takes one look at shiny Zapdos goes, how in the heck is that a shiny? It's the exact same color scheme. Literally. Kind of like Starter Hat Pikachu on the Alola games. You can get a shiny Starter Hat Pikachu, but it looks the exact same. It just has the sparklies. It's kind of silly. And I have to agree with some other, Poketubers. If it's a bad Pokemon, at least give it a cool shiny, please. Man, we are all really sending out these gimme goals that we didn't want. Because they weren't shiny. You know, there is one Pokemon I think has the ultimate booty cheek shiny. It's Happiny. Its shiny is literally just a reverse of its color palette. It's silly. Dark on top, light on bottom instead of light on top, dark on bottom. It's the stupidest. If somebody can have this Iron Hands that I caught a couple of days ago. Funny, it's kind of getting more active. Well, we've already been streaming for an hour and 10 minutes. That's crazy. Pincherton. Yeah, like used to be shinies were either a completely opposing color scheme, or back in the days when there was no color to the games because of, you know, the old school Game Boy and stuff, shinies just had that really special sparkle around them, and they were usually just a darker sprite. Yeah, bless me. Ugh. I should have ate breakfast. Bless me. My goodness. Ugh. Getting an upset stomach from not eating yet. What did I get from not eating breakfast? I'm sending Heracross to the other game? Whoa. It's a bruv. It's a bruv. Oh, I'll survive another 15, 20 minutes. Sure. He sent me a bruv. Bruv. I make fun of that Pokemon so much because even as a Flygon, which is, don't get me wrong, it's a pretty decent Pokemon, got decent base stat total, but like, Dragon Ground is kind of a pain because it gives it a weakness it shouldn't have. It's because it makes it actually more susceptible to ice. Because ice is super effective against ground. Astaravia? Really? Astaravia. Bruv a bruv. Bruv. Somebody's breeding Palmy for the shiny Palmy, which I can understand. Shiny Palmy is pink. A lot of people dig on the pink shinies. I kind of like yellow shinies. Like, I really like shiny Drifloon and Drifblim because they're yellow. I think they look adorable as yellow. I kind of like Alolan, Slowbro, and Slowpoke shinies to the standard Slowpoke, Slowbro shinies. It's a Rockruff. Or a Crocalor. I don't know if I like that trade. That was booty cheeks of a trade. Blue shinies are cool. I do like that they reversed the color palette for shiny Ceruledge and Armarouge. I like that they swapped the color combos for their color schemes as their shinies. I think that's kind of neat. I would really like to have a common Armarouge and a shiny Armarouge in the same team because it would look badass. But I do also think that Armory's just got the better color scheme than Ceruledge did. You named your Squovid a number, bro. I'm not sure I'm okay with that, because it usually means that you're on a fucking tear of trying to catch as many as you can to get shiny. You know, I do have to say, I really like the shiny color scheme for, Great Tusk. Even though it's like the most military colored thing in the whole game. Because it's like brown and olive and white. Or I guess it's more like tannish, but... Shiny Dreadnought looks really cool. I like Shiny Dreadnought. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you join us today. Right now, we're trying to see if anybody is going to be nice and send us a Palafin, because that's what I'm trying to trade for. Also, since you are new to the stream, quick fair warning. Anytime you see one of these shiny websites pop up on my stream, please disregard it. We don't support these guys. I usually just release their shinies. They're neat because they fill a Pokedex entry sometimes, but, like, man, I don't approve of those guys. Like, let's not do that. So we're going to cancel that real quick, because I'm going to be releasing that shiny, because it is a hacked shiny, and hacked shinies are not real shinies. Also stay tuned in the coming weeks. We will be doing, like, live shiny hunting and stuff. Not move, release. Yes. We don't play with hacked shinies here. Especially when we got real shinies. Let's see here. I guess somebody can have this Tyranitar, since I got a bunch of those. So let's go ahead and open our trade menu up again. Yeah, those are booty cheek shinies. I will absolutely agree. The most booty cheeks of shinies are hacked shinies. And so, you know, I stole that line from M&J TV. Them and PM7 are always talking about, you know, shinies being certain types of shinies just being booty cheeks. Which, I can't argue with that. Some of them really are just booty cheeks. It's all bad. Ugh. Especially when they're hacked. Oh, you know what? I still haven't gotten any of those unlocked. I still haven't reached the 200 marker to get any of those. Since I'm in Violet, I would have the Walking Wake in my game, and I don't have that yet because I still haven't reached 200 in the Blueberry Academy's decks yet. You have to get the 200 in the decks because it's Perrin that sends you to get those. On Scarlet, you get Entei, not Entei, but Gouging Fire and Raging Thunder, I think it is. The long neck. You get the long neck. You have a Walking Wake? That's awesome. Dude, congratulations. That's awesome. I actually need a Palafin because I'm trying to complete my decks. And Palafin is the only one I'm missing right now. But people don't want to trade that one off because we all know how hard it is to evolve it. You know, because that's the one that it has to be over level, I think it's like level 25 or whatever. You have to have a Finizen over level 25. Then you have to go join someone else's world and level it up to evolve it there. Yeah, Raging Bolt, that's right. Raging Thunder is actually an attack. Anyways. Again, booty cheeks, hacked shiny. Bye. You can get out of my stuff now. Yeah, it's Raging Bolt. Because Walking Wake is the ancient Suicune type. And Gouging Fire is the ancient Entei type. And my game of Shield, I only need to complete my legendary dogs, I only need an Entei. Dynamax adventures are my favorites. I like doing Dynamax adventures. Terror raids are fun, but they're not as fun as Dynamax. I'm sorry. Giant Pokemon are way cooler than Pokemon with hats. Yeah, congratulations on your walking wake, man. That's awesome. I still can't figure out where the Zekrom spawns, so to me that's booty cheeks. Cause I'm booty cheeks. What do you know? Mudkip. Thank you, whoever sent me that, because I needed that for the next entries. Boo-doo, boo-doo-doo. Let's see. That out. I guess I'm gonna have to find somebody that I can jump into their world on, because I don't think we're gonna get a Palafin today. I'm gonna have to repair my frickin' Switch Lite. Man. Hoping to be able to avoid that. Mostly because of how difficult it is to repair your own Nintendo equipment. They don't make it easy on us. But I build my own computer, so I don't mind pulling it all the way apart to do it. Sheesh. And that is a hacked shiny Gumi. No? Let's take a look at that real quick. That is not a hacked shiny Gumi. That is a gift shiny Gumi. Cool. That's like the 4th gifted real shiny we've gotten today. That's awesome. Thank you so much, you guys, for sending those to me. Those are awesome. I appreciate you guys so much. That is so cool. That's a shiny Gumi that was non-hacked. And those ones have a hard fucking catch rate for shinies, let me tell you. Oh my god. I've been to a dozen Gumi mass outbreaks and still haven't gotten a shiny Gumi to appear, so that was really cool. Are you kidding me? I'd like to get on shiny hunting. Yeah, I want to see it take 2 years to get a Palafin. Are you insane? I mean, I know I'm crazy, but that's ridiculously crazy. I would never do that. I'd like to get my shiny charm well before next year. Ah. Some humor you got there, bestie. Good God. Could you imagine how long that would really take, since nobody wants to trade one of those off? It would be easier for me to do a stream trying to find somebody to let me into their world to evolve the two Finizen that I have. Good God, 2 years easily. You guys, my channel moderator is trying to make me take forever to get my shiny charm. Not fair. And Rockruff. Who is trading me Rockruffs? Random Rockruff. That's right. Those, I think, keep coming from the same person. Yeah, they're coming from the same person. Okay. Because that's who sent me the last Rockruff that was level 1. So somebody's trying to breed for a shiny Rockruff, which is weird. It is kind of cool, though, that... Yeah, I would like to get it sooner than that, too, but God only knows nobody wants to trade off a Palafin. Especially through surprise trade when they don't know where it's going. Like, if it were a link trade, I'm sure they would do it because it would be to a friend. But through surprise trade, are you kidding me? Nobody's out to help other people build up their Pokedex. Are you crazy? I mean, I do my best to send stuff out and help people get theirs, but, like, it's a very unique behavior to be that way. Apparently. Like, who needs a Minior? Not really a lot of people, since they're a pretty common world spawn. Especially in Kitakame. Now, I guess if somebody doesn't have the DLC, but then they also don't have the Pokedex that it would go into, so they just end up with a bunch of stuff that doesn't have a Pokedex entry. And not everybody buys the DLCs. I mean, seriously, that's the thing. Like, not everybody buys the DLCs, dude. I'm sending it to a total Chad? Hell yeah. That wasn't a Chad move. That's an Arcanon. Y'all terrible. Yeah, that's why a lot of people trade out their breeding Pokemon stuff. Is because they just have a large amount of them. Because most of the time, you know, you could have it take 1,000 eggs. You could have it take 10,000 freaking eggs before you see a shiny. And, you know, you don't even have enough space in your boxes for some of that kind of stuff. So you trade them out and get rid of them, or you just start releasing a bunch of newborn freaking Pokemon. Breeding method is still the biggest pain in the butt to get shinies. Like, that is just always going to be a thing. Like, even at full odd shiny hunting, I have had better luck just doing the mass outbreaks and stuff than I ever would doing the egg method. I've gotten one shiny in, like, most games from egg method, while I've gotten all of my other shinies just by shiny hunting them. Even if it's at full odds. It's ridiculous. There is no more Route 1 Pokemon than a Starly. There is no more Route 1 Pokemon than this. Except for maybe a Rookity. But Rookity is a Route 1 on Sword and Shield. We're on Scarlet Violet. Early route Pokemon, stop sending me your trash. Sergeant Donuts. Oh my god. That's funny. His name was Sergeant Donuts. And he sent me an Igglybuff. Oh, so now we're getting back into the Route 1 stuff. Thanks, guys. Cool name. Not a cool trade. Because nobody cares about Igglybuff. Nobody. Nobody give a rat's patook. Sorry. Igglybuff. Sent me an Igglybuff. Pidgey from Kanto, yeah. The most early route bird ever, because it was the first early route bird. Gen 1. What a weird generation of Pokemon that was. Barely any storylines. Most of the Pokemon were just weak as hell at just about everything else, especially Psychic, which were overpowered because Dark type didn't exist, and Bug types, well, we know how Gen 1. They were a joke. Like, I mean, it would have been awesome to take, like, a Beedrill through the Elite Four, but there's just not a ghost of a chance that that'll be worth it. It'll die. It won't just get KO'd, it'll die. Oh, dude, no. No. I just released one of those. Stop it. Ugh. Now the websites start rearing their ugly head again. Dude, go away with it. Those websites, man, they sicken me. You're literally just feeding off of people. Yep. Yep. To me, hacking a Pokemon is completely violating the way that the Pokemon should be. It's the equivalent of graping the Pokemon, man. I honestly believe if you're hacking Pokemon to make them these hacked shiny monstrosities, all you're doing is making monsters. It is the equivalent of playing Dr. Frankenstein and building your monster. And if you want to do that, just go play Pokemon Fuse, which is a much more appropriate way of dealing with Pokemon that aren't going to be normal. I think we're just going to go another half hour, guys. Like, I don't really want to log out. Ah, that looks like a hacked shiny Zorua. That's cute. Hacked shiny Hisuian Zorua. Another fan favorite, so you're looking to feed off of those people. Don't do that. Don't be disgusting. That is horrible. They do that to feed off of certain people's likes, dislikes, and it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Get out of here with your hacked shiny garbage. And Hisuian Zorua is one that it took me forever to actually catch one in the wild in Legends Arceus. So let's not send that one, because dude, I spent a month shiny hunting for that guy in Legends Arceus. So I know the kind of pain of trying to find that specific shiny. That is unreal that you're hacking them. To me, that's as bad as hacking the EVs like they're doing. That is a regular Houndoom. Hi, Houndoom. You know, up until Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, I actually never used a Houndoom ever. And then the one that I have on there now helped me sweep a good portion of the Elite Four, so it still got wasted by Cynthia's Garchomp, but what doesn't get wasted by Cynthia's Garchomp? You know what I mean? I did get a hold of the Japanese import for original Pearl, though. That was kind of cool, so now I have that. Can't understand a word on the screen, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. I appreciate the thought, though, but yeah, man, these fake shinies. I know every person that plays Pokemon is just sick of those. You know, and it's been going on since Sword and Shield. I think it even had started before that, like during the days of Wonder Trade, even. Because I remember seeing a lot of hack shinies coming from the Wonder Trade for a while. Right before they stopped all that and went on to the next sets. Uh, do 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 do. Uh, Somebody send me a Palafin. I just need it for the Pokedex. Trying to get my shiny charm. Darn it, that's not what I wanted. Thanks for the beginning route, Tommy, dude. Unless you're the guy that's... No, that's a route... That is absolutely a Route 1, Palmy. It's level 3. Oh, yeah. Palafin. I'm looking for the evolved form of Finizen, because otherwise it's extremely hard to get. The only one I need for my Paldedex. You know, I'm not sure which spin animation I like more. The one from Sword and Shield, where they spin and, you know, drop a pose. Or this one where they spin around and then they get dizzy. Both are just amusing to me. Oh, God, I know where that's going. That's a girder. That is a hack shiny girder. Great. You can go catch Finizen, but for a Palafin, you have to evolve it in someone else's world. You have to join someone else's, like, game and level it up in their game to get Palafin. Palafin is one of the hardest to actually get for evolutions. As well as Slowking being the other really hard to get evolution because it's a trade evolution, but they have to be holding a certain item for the trade evolution. Now this hack shiny can go away. Because I have a Finizen. I have 2 Finizen. I just don't have the ability to level them up in someone else's world because, unfortunately, my Switch Lite is broken. I tripped over my friend's cat and dropped it. And hurt my wrist in the process. I ended up pinching a nerve in my wrist by landing on it. Yeah, absolutely. Please remember, stay away from the hacked websites, man. They are dangerous. They're either phishing for your information or they are just trying to sell you garbage hacked shinies. And, you know, like, little kids would get excited. Oh, look, they sent me a shiny. Not realizing the whole time that they are hacked beyond belief. I literally just need the Palafin, buddy. That's all I need. It's the only one I'm missing from my Paldean Pokedex. And I'm trying to unlock my shiny charm. Another level 1 Eevee, huh? Yep, that is another level 1 Eevee. And as an Eevee fanatic, I must keep it. The only EVs I don't keep are shiny hacked ones. Same thing for any of the evolutions. I won't keep hacked shinies. I either release them or send them right back out the door. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, it's going to a shiny vendor. If you take a Palafin to breed, it's going to be a Finizen when it's bred. Oh. Oh no. The site that I sent that fucking Vaporeon to earlier just sent it back as a hacked shiny. So a Pokemon I caught that went to one of those horrible places came back ruined. I almost want to cry, you guys. That's horrible. Because now I have to release it. I'm so mad right now. I am so mad right now. Where was that other hacked shiny? I know we got one other one. Oh yeah, that one, the Ursaluna. But I got that several days ago, and I'm holding on to it so nobody else ends up with it. There it is. Man, this is a release that's going to kill me inside. Ugh. Can't stand hack shiny sales. But yeah, right now I'm doing surprise trades, so the likelihood of us both hitting the surprise trade at fast enough might be a little off. Also, it depends on time zones, internet connectivity, all the weirdest stuff in the world can interfere with a trade. Yeah, because we would love to have you in the Discord. That would be awesome. Because every new member of the Discord just makes me a happy camper. Okay, someone is definitely breeding Fuecoco. That's the 4th Fuecoco we've gotten today. Only one of them being a hacked shiny. I do appreciate that very much, and I thank you a lot. Alright, Houndoom out. Adome. A real big goal is actually to hit 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. That's my big hope. And I definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much. I think during the last 15 minutes, I'll switch over to link trades. I'll create a link code to share with you guys. So if you guys want to share with me, you are perfectly welcome to. Because these surprise trades are starting to drive me donkers, dude. Yeah, we'll do one more surprise trade, and then I'll switch it over to link trade for you guys. We'll just get this last trade done first. Send out the last surprise trade, and then I'll switch over to a link trade that you guys can join in and try and send me stuff. Last surprise trade. Oh no. Then we switch over to link trades, which is just something special between me and you guys. Barraskewda. It's either a Barraskewda or an Arraskewda. That is an Arraskewda. Yeah, see, that's always been kind of my problem with the hacked Pokemon sets, is that they kind of ruin the whole surprise trade experience. Alright, so time to set up a link trade setup. I will set link code. So our link code, guys, is going to be 658008. So you guys can see that. Morgana, if you wouldn't mind sharing the link code to all of the people here in the chat. And I'll leave that on the screen just long enough so that you guys can get it put in or whatever. And so that link code again, guys, is 658008 if you wish to join and send me some link trades. If we hit 1,000 subscribers by Christmas, I'll do a special Pokemon wrap for you guys. No one could be found. Now it's going to be nobody's actually going to be sending trades. Yeah. How's that for a record of not being able to do nothing? Oh, look at that. All right. Is there anything you need? I mean, I know you said, you know what? What? Oh, it's going to be that way. Okay. That's all right. Is there, you want this chest pin? No, I want to give you something that's an equivalent, something that I care about a lot. So I'm going to send you my Garchomp that I actually leveled up from level 40. I'm going to give you something that is extremely important to me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That literally is getting my shiny charm, and that means tomorrow's stream we get to do some serious shiny hunting. That's awesome, man. You are amazing. Thank you so much. You are definitely one of my favorite people right now. You'll probably be one of my favorite people for a very long time since you helped me complete my Pokedex for the Paldea Dex. That means also, guys, you get to watch me get my shiny charm. Because I'm going to be so awesome that I'm going to let you guys watch. And thank you so much, DCB. You are awesome. Big shout out, guys, to DCB team for helping me complete the Pokedex today. Dude, you're awesome. That is awesome. That is all 400. Did you want your Palafin back? Because I'll send that right back to you. Say what? Because I was actually going to send it right back to you if you wanted it. I just needed to complete the Pokedex with it. If you want it back, I can send it right back to you. Especially the level that it's at, but you can keep that Garchomp. Because the completion of my Pokedex is worth the Garchomp. Oh my god. Is that a Latios? Dude, that's cool. Thank you so much. Latios is cool. But yeah, you can go ahead and get your Palafin back. And thanks for the Latios. That's awesome. Dude, Latios is a good one too, because they've got a high speed. Yeah, let's get you your Palafin back. And that Latios will probably end up going into my team to get leveled to 100. Well, I appreciate it, and I kind of figured you wouldn't send me something hacked, because you seem to be on the same level that we are on the channel here about that kind of thing. Hacked shinies aren't real shinies. That's awesome. I appreciate you sending me the Latios, actually, dude. Like, I will end up putting that in my team. But let's go ahead and quit trade real quick. So I can go ahead and finish out the Pokedex real quick. Let's get that shiny charm unlocked, shall we? There it is. We get the Beast Ball out of it. Yep. Every single Pokemon. That's it. So I got to go back to the biology lab to get it from him. He gives me the Beast Ball through the Pokedex. Completed the Pokedex. So now we can go back. And since we're already near the school, let's go grab that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. You are awesome. You have an amazing day, bro. Thank you so much. That is awesome. I appreciate you so much, dude. Big shout out everybody to DCB team. Go check them out. If they got a channel, go check their channel out, man. I'm sure they've got great stuff just like we do here. Thank you again so much. That is awesome. I appreciate you so much, dude. That is great. Let's go get this shiny charm, and then we can end the stream there. All right, so we got to go to the biology lab. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. And we got a bunch of gifted shinies too. That is so cool. Yeah, sure, we got a bunch of the hacked ones that we had to deal with, but we got a bunch of gifted ones that weren't hacked, and that's really cool. And I appreciate you guys, that all of you that sent those. To the player named Molly, honey, please stop sending out level 1 rock roughs. I mean, I know you're trying to breed for it, but releasing them would be easier than sending them to everybody. Thank you, Mr. Jacques. I try to be amazing. I mean, that is part of our whole channel nomenclature, after all, is to be amazing, right? He bought the shiny charm in a secondhand store. Wait. Are you telling me this guy went to like a Dollar General or something and found the shiny charm there? Mr. Jacques, you're lying to me, sir. Anyhow, thank you again so much, DCB team. Guys, I really recommend you go check out DCB team. They're awesome. Thank you for helping me complete my decks, brother. Tomorrow, we get to do our shiny streams. Oh, yeah. Oh. What's going on with you, Director? Ah, Director Clavel, this student of mine completed their Pokedex. Upon my word! What a marvelous accomplishment, Miss Sola. It sure surprised me too, pulling off a feat like this. Well, Mr. Jacques' delight clearly shows how commendable your work has been. Please allow me to reward you with a small gift. Students who achieve great feats such as this deserve to be recognized for their hard work. This congratulatory message, penned by the company that certifies Pokedex completion, is for you. Yay, certificate! We hereby certify that your achievement of completing this Pokedex. May this feat be celebrated by all. Game Freak. Thanks, Game Freak. You guys are great too. Big shout out to Game Freak for adding another completely unnecessary thing to their game. Yeah. I remember when they first invented those plaques and things. It was during the days of the Pokemon printer, the thing that attached to the Game Boy that allowed you to print out like certificates and things. Talk about old school thought process. Jeez, that's like Gen 4. Oh my god, you guys. That's like Gen 3 and Gen 4. Was the Nintendo printer. Anyhow, so that's awesome. We can go ahead and get out of here and go back to the entrance hall and get outside, and we will end the stream there. Again, thank you so much, DCB team. You're awesome. Everybody, please go check them out. And as always, guys, I would love for you guys to always stay amazing. We will see you in the next amazing streamer video. And as always, guys, I love your faces. Bye-bye, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And always remember, guys, you're always going to be amazing to me. I'm always going to appreciate you.